Okay, yeah, I am. Welcome to the NeoTaalks episode 2. And as you can see, I got a lot more progress from last time. And that's going to come down to a pretty major reason. My second recording for NeoTaalks, I kind of messed up the audio. I was very focused on fixing it, and I just made it a little worse. So I'm hoping this time around it's actually watchable. And I found a village pretty close to spawn, and oh, that's ugly. I'll fix that later. I have quite a bit of drama for you guys today. And as you know, my name is NeoDraws, the one and only. But something that's gone pretty tragic and bad in my life is how I'm in a drawing one class in my college, and my professor decided to pull an unheinous act. Not to throw shade, is not too qualified for their job. They gave me an 85 for my project. And I guess to the average person, an 85 isn't like awful. You can still get an A from that and whatnot. But to me, this is life threatening. I am an artist. I am NeoDraws. And I put a crazy amount of effort into this class because I want to succeed in art. That's my main goal. Other than learning how to talk to this camera better. But other than that, I think it's crazy how this teacher can like dock me a whole 15% when I did all of her expectations. I participated in class and I did everything she wanted perfectly. So, to this professor, you suck. But moving on from that, I took some extensive action today because I've spoken with her a few times about why my grade is the way it is, which is pretty reasonable for a college student. You're supposed to like dispute why you're doing poorly or whatnot. So when I talked to her, she was like, yeah, so your grade is the way it is because of your classroom behavior and your overall participation. And that doesn't make sense to me because I am a pretty adamant character in my class. I discuss everything about art in her class. I'm like the main speaker. And I think it's weird how I'm docked 15% even though I followed every single one of her instructions and went above and beyond and even like added my own criteria to make the artworks better. It kind of pisses me off. Like, I can't believe I've done everything right and it's not going to be counted right. Anyways, I went to the administration offices and I spoke with like the head chair and I told him what's up. I said, this professor is stinky poo poo, yada yada. And hopefully a resolution should happen. And if nothing does happen, I guess I suck it up, kiss her feet, and have to just live on knowing that I am not in the wrong, but she is. It kind of sucks. It really sucks. I can't believe I have to kiss up to a professor that just doesn't know how to evaluate students properly. It just makes me sad. I don't think I really explained why she graded me lower, but it was because of her own personal bias. Like, I know I said my behavior, but I don't think in a drawing one class you should grade someone based off how they act in class and instead on their work. Because I am doing everything in my power to do good in that class. It's just weird how I'm being like downgraded for it. Anyways, on Halloween night, which is a few days ago, I watched this movie with my girlfriend, and she showed me this movie. It's called The Substance, and I gotta say, probably the best movie of this year. There's no reason this movie should have been this good, other than the fact that it was good in every single way. And I am an official D1 movie glazer, and I'm okay with that for this time because this movie was incredible. I'm telling you, this movie was like beyond expectations. So good. So good. Anyways, to any people that care about movie suggestions, this is my big one. Watch The Substance. I don't know where to watch it. I don't know if I should admit this, but I pirated it. But that's pretty standard. I should show you guys my villager encapsulation. That's another thing I've done off camera. But with this ethically harvesting, I talked to these guys, my fine gentlemen. And obviously, I do sort them by education. Over here are my little string havers, and then over here are where my rich boys are. As you can see, it gives me some pretty nice stuff. Not perfect enchanted gear, but we'll get there when we can in time. If my audio for this is slightly better, I did a good job. If it's not that much better, I'll hopefully fix it by next time. And I hope that the NeoTaalks continues on. I don't know. I'm doing better things, greater things. Hopefully, my stories will develop. I got some bangers out there for you. So just stay tuned. Q&A at 100 subs. I know. I need 20 more of you hooligans. I may have said I hate you in the first episode, but that's not true. Some of you are cool. Maybe like half of you. Alright, subscribe.